Okay guys, good morning. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're watching us from. Okay, so we're going to do the equation of combustion. Here we're going to be having hydrocarbons reacting with oxygen and giving out heat. So this process is always exothermic because heat is given out in each case. We can have an alkene reacting with oxygen to get carbon dioxide and water. We can also have an alkane. We can also have an alcohol reacting with oxygen to give carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so here the main task that we have is to balance the equation. No matter how big the substance that we are given, how big is the chemical formula, you can be able to deduce the correct chemical equation using the laws that I'm going to show you how to balance the equation. Let's say we have got C3H6. Let's say we have got C3H6, which is our propene and alkene. It means that if you react with oxygen, you're going to get carbon dioxide plus water. So in the organic compounds, each time when you react an organic compound with oxygen, you always get carbon dioxide and water. That is the general combustion equation, right? So the first thing that you need to do now is to count how many hydrogen atoms do you have on the right hand side, how many hydrogen atoms do you have on the left hand side. Then after doing that, you can now easily balance. So the rule is you must start with hydrogen atoms always, followed by carbon, and lastly oxygen. So now we're going to say there are 6 hydrogen atoms and then there are 2 hydrogen atoms. We're going to put a 3 there and then that is going to be 6. And then here there is 3 carbon atoms, here there is 1. So you're going to put a 3 there and then you're going to have 6 oxygens plus 3, which is equals to 9, and then this side you only have got 2 oxygens. So if you've got 9 oxygens on the right hand side, you just have to put a 9 over 2 there. Once you do this, your equation is now fully balanced because this 2 is going to cancel out with that 2, and then you're left with 9 oxygens, 3 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and 6 hydrogens. So we're going to try the same thing as well on the alcohol. So if you've got your alcohol, for instance, CH3, CH2OH plus oxygen, you get carbon dioxide plus water. Right, now we've got how many carbons? We've got 2 carbons and 1 carbon. How many hydrogens? We've got 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogens. So you are simply going to put a 3 there so that you make this to become 6 hydrogens. Then you come to your carbons, 1, 2 carbons, you're going to put your 2 there. When you put your 2 there, now you're left to balance the oxygen. We have got 1, 2, 3 in the left hand side, and then here you have got 4 plus 3, which is equals to 7. So what is needed is to make this number to become 6 oxygen atoms, and then you can add to this 1. So you will simply put a 3. So once you put a 3 there, this is now 6, and then this is now 7. So the rule is first balance the hydrogen atoms. After balancing the hydrogen atoms, then you can now quickly balance the carbon atoms. When you've balanced the carbon atoms, then you can now balance your oxygen atoms last. Okay, now I want to show you something. Let's say you have got maybe C18H36. So you will do the same rule. So you will add the oxygen and then you get carbon dioxide plus H2O. How many hydrogens do we have this side? We have got 36 hydrogens. So you're going to put 18 here. When you put 18 there, now how many carbon atoms? We've got 18 carbon atoms. So we are going to put 18 there. Once we have done that, how many oxygen do you have? We have got here, you have got 18 by 2, that's 36, and then here you have got also another 18 oxygen, which will give you there, that's 14, that's 15, 4. So when you've got 54, what you have to do now is to multiply this number such that it can give you 54, which you are going to multiply by 27. So this is how you always balance this. You just have to follow the rules. Start with the hydrogen, followed by carbon, and lastly followed by oxygen. Hydrogen, carbon, and then oxygen. If you start with oxygen, unfortunately you're going to have challenges in balancing your equation. Thank you so much. If you think this is useful, please subscribe for more content, and always follow us as Science Pundits on YouTube, Science Pundits on Facebook, Science Pundits on Instagram as well. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. I hope you're going to